And we are back with the epic series finale for Minor Threats. If you have been watching my videos on this channel for the longest, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now sit back, relax, and let me blow your mind, because this video is mind-blowing. Playtime is on a warpath. You messed with her family. That is a no-no. Now she's coming for you. In a quick flashback, we see a memory of the first time she visited her mother. This was a sad moment. This was a moment she never wanted to ever experience with her and her child. But right now, every single person she cares about was in a hospital or chained to death. Brain teaser, hospital. Her mother, hospital. Her ex, hospital. Her beloved daughter, kidnapped. She was a terrible person and she knew it, and she was seeing dead people. Shorty was messed up. But after that call, she had no choice. The doctor tried to stop her, but she said, bruh, this ain't no stopping me shit. They have my child. She smacked the doctor's hand and said, bruh, fix my family and stop saying you don't want to lose me. You never had me to begin with. Bruh, the doctor's heart shattered, and we could see it happen. But Frankie didn't care. She had somewhere to be, back at the original bar, ironically behind the poster of the stickman himself. There was a flash drive that held every single secret she knows, and she was done lying. It is time for the truth to come out. Her daughter was being held at her office building. They were actually playing with this girl, straight up acting like one of them didn't just beat her grandmother to death, and they were not just waiting for her mother to come so they can gang on her and beat her brainless. As soon as they heard the sound of the elevator, they went into battle mode, but there was no need. She wasn't here to fight. She came here to give them the truth, and they were going to have it one way or another. Handing them a tablet and plugging the flash drive directly into it, they saw everything. I mean, they saw the Insomniac kill Innocence. They saw the Insomniac kill Snake Stalker. I mean, Brody was like, bruh, like imagine your one and only op was not the cause of your pain. Bruh, they even saw the secret agreements between the Continuum and Playtime themselves. Speaking of Playtime, she simply just left. I've given you your truth. Now leave me alone. But the speedster, she didn't want to. I told you guys she was psychotic. But Playtime always prepares. With the click of a button, the iPad wrapped all of them in unbreakable bonds. The only person that could easily break free was the water elemental user. And simply put, Playtime put her daughter in a corridor filled with toys to protect her. She was planning to fight. Miss Moments commanded Bite Boy to destroy the ground, and he did. But this was a bad move. Even the reptilian said, you know this is her base, right? And you just sent a technological genius down to the basement where her toys are. What is wrong with you children? This is when we see an in-depth look as to how she functions as a person. When she came to prison at first, she was so nice, but they were bullying her constantly. So she decided to become a demon. And sadly, this became her real personality. Frankie likes to kill. She's a murderer through and through. And at this moment, we see her jump into action with the freaking mecha teddy bear, equipped to do battle against Soups, because she was beating everybody. They were freaking losing and they had the numbers. It made no sense, but I guess Frankie's like that for real. Fighting against a dinosaur chick, she stood her ground. But back in the hospital, her mother was dying. Unknown to her, of course. At this moment, Miss Moments said, yeah, go full dragon and deal with her. And she obeyed, but I guess when Frankie makes something, it truly works. Because she nailed this dinosaur chick in her face with her skull rapidly. Everything was going well till this speedster threatened her child. It wasn't even a threat. She threw her off the building. Thankfully, Reptilian gained his mind. But sadly, the speedster lost hers because she was going for the kill. The Reptilian sacrificed his own body just to protect her. Even her kids, the kids of action, had to bind her. The speedster was losing her mind. But Frankie was gone, and she left a surprise while riding outside on a dragon like the damn Khaleesi. She blew up her own tower. Jesus Christ, she was hardcore. This is when we get our last flashback, when she realized her true fear was the impression she had of her daughter, or rather on. She wanted to be her hero in her eyes, but at this moment she was a villain. Even her daughter called her a monster. This is when she realized that, yeah, I don't want to walk this path. So she went back. The kids were in mid-prayer before she saved them. She made a choice to be good, and they would honor it. But the speedster, however, was a mental patient. When no one was looking, Shorty broke through her binds and said, no, you don't get to win. Someone must die. You must pay. And I will take your mother. She ran past the whole city in a flash. She begged for assistance, and thankfully she had just saved the heroes, so they decided to help her in return. While Miss Moments was beating everyone that she came across, saving the toy queen for last, but when she got to the room, she was already too late. The toy queen was gone, but she wasn't really gone. Thanks to Varsity, her soul still remained and was able to knock out this freaking donkey. I hate this speedster. The day was done. The day was saved. She lost her mother, and she may have lost her daughter, but she still had freedom. She had to leave this place. At the roof of the hospital, the doctor was losing her shit. The one person who loved her, she let her people die. And finally, someone had the balls to tell the doctor the truth. Playtime didn't love her. Playtime was a freaking psycho. As soon as the doctor saw that clip, she was like, screw this. Call a meeting of everyone, because we have a new queen in town, and this queen doesn't play nice. She made sure the news outlets got the flash, and they put the videos everywhere. All the secrets were out. Now the whole world knew the Continuum made a deal with villains, and the Insomniac was a murderous prick. No more deals, no more hiding. Even this lunatic speedster was carted off to prison, but I'm hoping she'll be back. I hate her so much, and she killed way too many people to just go to prison. There was a new queen in town, and she was loved by all. But the thing is, the old queen was still on the run. You see, the old queen was back at the one place she could trust that she would be safe. Playtime. Playtime was safe. Playtime was on the ground. And for sure, Playtime will be back. We can expect her to come back. And hopefully when it comes back, I will be here to give you all the story. Thank you so much for watching. And honestly, expect so much more. The year is not even over. So just let me know what you want me to cover in the comments below. And I mean it. Vote on every poll I drop. Leave a comment, drop a like, support this channel so we could grow together, because I don't forget my fans. Trust me.